spectacular campsites on the most remote of tracks, to the workshop and everything in between. Your next episode of Great Off-Road Adventures is just seconds away.
Good day everyone, it's Graham from Great Off-Road Adventures here. Welcome to this very quick short little video where I'm just going to talk to you about a couple things. What's happened recently, what's coming up. What's happened recently, well last week the YouTube channel crossed 5,000 subscribers. Now that's a little bit of a milestone, so all of you that have subscribed, all of you that are watching this now and will hopefully subscribe or are going to go back and watch some of my other videos and see what the channel's all about. Thank you very much for your support. It truly does mean a lot to Jess and I, and it is a massive motivator for us to continue to do Great Off-Road Adventures. Obviously, we love our camping, our four-wheel driving, adventuring, exploring. Love putting it on video and sharing with you guys. So yeah, we're going to continue doing it. Hopefully it's going to grow into bigger and better things. Other thing that happened back in March was Jess and I got engaged. So during the Mundale trip video atop of Mount Franklin, I decided to propose. Jess said yes, the rest is history. We were lucky enough to share that moment with close friends and family. Now we didn't put it in the trip videos because I obviously had other things on my mind at the time and no one was actually recording it. I do have some photos though, and I'll put them up on the screen now. And yeah, really lovely moment. Obviously very happy with that. What has that done to Great Off-Road Adventures? Well, nothing in the long term really. Like I said before, we enjoy doing this. Having your support, knowing that you watch the videos and enjoy them is a massive motivator, and we're going to continue to do it. It has though thrown our plan for 2019 into limbo a little bit. We obviously had a bigger trip planned for the end of this year, but we've had to postpone that a little. We're going to get married in November instead. Yeah. Life is full of competing priorities, and obviously you've got to prioritize some things above others. And unfortunately, I have to prioritize my wedding over my YouTube channel. Now, sorry guys, you have to take second place sometimes. I know Jess will get a laugh when she watches this at that, but yeah. What does it mean for the rest of the year for us? Well, obviously we won't have that big trip at the end of the year, and we've had to adjust our calendar somewhat to fit in what we wanted to fit in and to you know, produce the videos that we want to produce for you guys. So I've just come back from filming Nyngan. That's going to be a two-part series. Next weekend I'm away with Brett from Australian Off-Road Adventures. We're going to go down to the southwest, tackle some fun tracks. That will definitely be one part. I'm hoping it'll be two. We want to go out and do the Woodlines track that runs parallel to the Holland track. That should be a 2 or 3 part series if we get to do that. We will definitely in September be going up to a new national park that's in the process of being opened by WA Parks and Wildlife now. They've acquired 6 stations at the edge of the Wheatbelt Goldfields area, and there's an absolute abundance of wildflowers there. So that'll be a really, really enjoyable trip. I'm actually quite looking forward to that. So that'll be 2 or 3 parts, depending on our time. On top of our trip videos, we've got some stuff shot locally. So I'm going to do some more reviews on the car and on upgrades. I'm going to do another review on the King's Rooftop tent. I'm trying to lock down a time with Mike at Henderson Mechanicals. We're going to run through trailer maintenance, camper trailer maintenance, do's and don'ts, what to look out for. There's still heaps of new content coming out. There's going to be, we're still going to run with our fortnightly videos. We believe, looking at our calendar, that we can maintain that. And obviously small little videos like what I'm shooting now, we're going to just drop in between. So I hope that's good news for all of you. So yeah, that's covered our, obviously, the 5,000 subscriber milestone. the fact that Jess and I got engaged and what that's going to do for the rest of the year, which is not a great deal. We're still going to produce videos for you to watch and enjoy. We've pretty much touched on there what the rest of the year holds in terms of the video content. And then I guess the last two things I'm going to touch on, the second last one will be Patreon. So Jess and I discussed Patreon way back when we started in our infancy. And I said, well, let's go to 5,000 subscribers. We can review how we've gone getting there, whether the workload has matched the reward sort of thing. And it certainly has. I love doing the videos, and I've said it before, I love the support, the motivation that you guys give me. It's awkward for me to have to reach out to you and ask whether you would like to be more supportive. But I'm going to do it. So those of you that aren't familiar with Patreon, it's a like GoFundMe sort of style scheme where you guys can subscribe on a month-to-month basis to support us. So like I said, I love the camping, the exploring, the producing the content, but that all comes out of our own pocket, and those costs do add up. So, you know, you've got the fuel for the car, the servicing, the maintenance, the repairs, all that stuff adds up. And at the end of the day, that money comes out of Jess and I's pocket at the moment. And so it just means that we don't get to do as much filming and content producing for you guys as we'd like, because we obviously got to prioritize putting food on the table before filming. So what I'm asking is, if you guys would like to support us, let us know in the comment section below. The general idea that Jess and I have had and discussed is there's 4 things we'd like to offer our Patreons. Early release of content. So when we film a trip and we put it up on YouTube, it sits there waiting until its release date. Our Patreons will be able to view that and watch that as soon as I finish editing it and upload it. So you'll be able to pretty much binge watch an entire trip series. The next thing will be we want to offer is GPS tracking on all our trips. So you can actually live track us while we're out and about exploring. I figure that'd be quite unique and interesting. The next thing is access to our trip library. So I've got a massive library of waypoints, campsites, trips, track logs, all our notes, all sitting on the computer. And I figure, well, a lot of people ask me, well, where was that trip? Where was that? You know, where was that water hole? For $1 a month, why not make that accessible to you guys that support us? So I'm hoping that would be an idea that you guys would jump on board and enjoy. And then the last thing that we want to offer would be 1 camping trip, or possibly 2 camping trips a year, depending on obviously the success and the demand. That's our Patreons would be able to come on. So there would be small trips within an hour, 2 hours of Perth, where you get to obviously come away camping with us, sit around the campfire, get to know us a bit better, chat about trips, talk about vehicle upgrades, do's and don'ts, all sorts, behind the scenes sort of thing. So yeah, let us know of those 4 ideas. Obviously the videos, GPS tracking, the trip library, and the possibility of coming on a camping trip with us. If you like the sound of those, if you would be interested in you know, $1, $2, maybe $3 a month, we might structure it into 2 tiers. Whether you'd be interested in making that small monetary contribution to us, that obviously it's only small, but it helps us put fuel in the car, it helps us buy camera gear, It just helps us produce more content and better content for you guys. So yeah, let us know in the comment section below whether you like that idea or not. Lastly, I touched on the fact that I've just gotten back from a trip up to Nyngan. I'm going to throw in a quick little 2-minute teaser as to what happened on that trip. So enjoy.
Whoa.
Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that little teaser. I'm planning on episode 1 coming out next week and followed by episode 2 a fortnight later. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm pretty sure that covers off everything that I wanted to talk to you about. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Anyway, happy safe adventuring. Thank you all for your support, all 5,000 of you subscribers and the extras. It truly means a lot. And yeah, let us know what you think of those other ideas that I talked about in the video. Happy safe adventuring. We'll see you in another video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel over here. Check out our other videos over here. And yeah, we'll see you next time.